Hello and welcome back to our channel. So for anyone new here, a while ago, maybe last summer, we started a series called the Cottage Diaries, which was essentially just us doing different things in the cottage and outside of it, but very much focused on kind of a slower lifestyle with cooking and cleaning and homeware hauls, styling, all of those kinds of things. And we're actually going to be bringing that back now, which I'm really looking forward to because I've definitely missed that style of making videos, and it kind of gives some structure, I think, to the videos we're putting out, because recently life has been so busy with kind of buying a new house, work. We've had a few weddings, we've got a holiday coming up, and I think it's just a nice way of us kind of being able to structure what we're posting and sharing with you, as we want to get back to doing kind of more regular videos again. And so the Cottage Diaries, like it is in the name, is going to be very much focused on here and anything we're doing kind of whilst we're living here. And then we're going to be doing the Lodge Diaries as well, which will obviously be when we're at the lodge, which will very much include kind of the redesign, the renovation, all of the furniture and stuff in the lodge. So yeah, this week is the Cottage Diaries. I'm sure next week will be the lodge, because we are splitting our time between the two, which yeah, I feel so happy and excited about still. But to catch up with you all, it's just been a really crazy few weeks, and like I said, all of those different things we've had on has meant that we haven't been able to spend as much time as we would have liked in the new house, because there's still not a lot of furniture there. We have a dining table and chairs, and that's about it. But later this week we're getting a few new things, so in the next vlog you'll see all of those deliveries and us unboxing loads of kind of new things we've been buying. But today, as you will have already seen some of, I'm going to be doing a big reset and clean of the cottage, which it really needs. I don't know if anyone is the same, but when we're away and we're really busy, we kind of just let things get messier and messier. And whilst we do live a very kind of clean and tidy lifestyle, and I know a lot of people think that is just kind of for the camera, but it really isn't. Like, we do enjoy living kind of a slower, calmer lifestyle, and I try and clean for at least kind of 10-20 minutes a day, just to stay on top of it all. But sometimes I think we let that like run away and it just builds up. So today I'm going to have a big re-tidy and clean, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'll do that on camera. But in between that, I want to show you some new kind of homeware and other pieces that we've been buying. And I'm also going to load the car with lots of things for the lodge, because we have guests staying for the first time this weekend, which I'm really excited about. I'm looking forward to hosting people at the lodge, but we basically don't have that much stuff, obviously. So we're getting the bed and mattress delivered this week, and then we've got a blow-up airbed which we can stay on, and our friends can stay in our bed. And then we're also getting 2 armchairs delivered this week, and I want to take some lamps, some cushions, just a few other things. So yeah, it's going to be fun, but I'm going to do some shopping from the cottage, if that makes any sense. So I'll do that in this video, and we can go through some different cupboards and choose some candles, like placemats, napkins, tea towels, all of that kind of stuff, and make a few bags to take with us. And then yeah, I'll unbox them and style them in the new house in the next video. Before that though, I have a few different packages, because I have been in and out of London over the last week, 2 weeks, going to kind of different events and workshops and all sorts of different things. So I have a lot of new things that I wanted to show you. So yeah, I thought I would do that now. First thing is actually a holiday purchase that I picked up, which might be boring for some of you, but I'm going to show it anyway. But I got these sandals, which Honestly, if you would have told me a few years ago that I'd be buying like granddad sandals like this, I wouldn't have believed you, but I've loved my Birkenstocks over the last few years, so I wanted to get something for our holiday, which is it'll be a week after you're watching this we go, which is scary to me, but I'm really excited about it. So I got these from Zara, which were £45, just really simple sandals. And then, God, I'm not sure what to show you. I went to a really fun event with Molton Brown where they were launching their new fragrance, which is Sunlit Clementine and I never know how to say the word, vetiver. And there was an artist there doing personalised bottles. Mine actually got slightly scratched, but there you can see it has my initials on, TPP, and then some oranges, clementines as well. So that was super lovely. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And then I hope the lighting's okay here, by the way. I think it looks a little bit dull because I'm backlit. But I'm leaving it here. I don't know, don't ask me. And then what else is in this bag from Molton Brown? So there is a bath and shower gel as well, which I'm looking forward to trying. This fragrance smells so nice. I really like kind of fresh citrus fragrances. So yeah, really looking forward to giving that a go. Oh, also, if you can see this kind of henna here, my friend who got married is Hindu, so we all kind of had Mendi done a couple of days before the wedding, which was so lovely and so nice to experience a wedding that kind of has a different, I guess, religious, like a religious format compared to a typical wedding that I would go to, which is very much either kind of Christian or non-religious. So yeah, it was really lovely to experience a different type of ceremony. And our friend is Hindu and her now husband is Sikh, so we experienced both of those, which was really lovely. And yeah, to kind of celebrate with them. There's also a beach towel from Molton Brown, which I love getting towels, so yeah, that's really handy and perfect timing for our holiday to Greece as well. And then what else is in here? There's a cocktail shaker, which I'm gonna actually just leave that straight for the new house because I'm not sure we have one there, so that's a really handy gift. And then an ice tray and a little bottle of gin as well. So yeah, a really lovely gift, so thank you so much to Molton Brown for those. And then I have also done an order from Look Fantastic, who I have worked with over on Instagram, and if you want to buy any skincare or anything from them, I'll leave a link down below. But if you use the code TobysHome, you save 25%. So if you're looking to kind of top up your makeup or your skincare, they do some home, lots of different things, then I definitely recommend using them. But yeah, I'll show you the things I got because I use these pieces every day and I get a lot of questions about kind of skincare, so yeah, thought I'd share them. Right, I've actually changed the camera angle because it was pretty dodgy before, so apologies about that. But first thing I thought I'd show you is some of the homeware that I picked up. So I got this Urban Apothecary snuffer and wick trimmer, which I absolutely love, and I think this would make a really lovely gift as well. This would be 25% off if you use my code. But if you can see how kind of simple that is, I think that would look so elegant on a coffee table, and it feels really expensive as well, but it was quite reasonably priced for the set, I think. So yeah, I think that would make a really nice gift. So I will leave that linked down in the description box below. And then I also got this Airy candle, which is a brand I've had before and really enjoyed. And this one actually, again, would make a really great gift, but it has, I want to say, somewhere between a cozy night in and a spa kind of fragrance. But my favourite thing about it is the vessel that it comes in, because it's got a really simple kind of gradient from a deep kind of beigey light brown into a white, which I think looks really nice, really simple. They're really high quality actually. I don't know what this fragrance actually is. Wonder if it's, oh yeah, frankincense, patchouli and thyme with eucalyptus, cedar, cinnamon and bay. So kind of all of those things I explained. It's like quite warming and cozy, but also has a spa-like quality to it. And then I got a fig tree room spray, which is for the new house. So I'll unbox that. Again, the same brand, Urban Apothecary. And I haven't actually smelt this one yet, so I'm gonna unbox this now. But you may or may not remember, but we bought a Jo Malone diffuser for the lodge, which smells so good. It's one of the Townhouse collection ones. But I want to have that kind of fig tree scent going all the way through the house, so I thought this would be great for the bathroom or the kitchen when you're cooking. But it looked really simple, just like this. And let's smell. Let's give it a go. That's perfect. Yeah, really similar to Jo Malone and much more affordable. Oh, almost identical, I'd say, actually, to Jo Malone. So yeah, I'll leave that one linked down below if you are interested. And then I picked up 4 of my kind of beauty essentials that I use almost every day that I wanted to share with you. So the first thing is the Tan Luxe tanning drops. So again, I'll leave them linked down below. I'm going to take these to the new house because I already have some upstairs here. But this is them. And essentially, if you're not sure on what these are or how they work, I really recommend them if you just want to have kind of a natural glow, or you maybe want to kind of blur blemishes. I put maybe 3 or 4 drops of this into my moisturizer every other evening and just rub it onto my face really well, kind of blend it into my hairline, which if you're a man with shorter hair or a woman, you just want to make sure you kind of rub it into your hairline, otherwise you might get a line. And it just gives you a really natural looking glow. And I use the medium dark, but they're illuminating self-tan drops and they're a good price. I've used lots of different brands. I'd say these or Isle of Paradise are my favourite, but these ones probably are the top runner for me, so really recommend those. And then another beauty product I talk about a lot actually, and I've mentioned this ages ago, but this is really great for anyone, for women or men, but specifically I think men who maybe don't want to use makeup, or for if you're watching maybe your boyfriend or husband, but you want them to kind of have a slightly more polished and like fresh looking face. So how it comes out is like a white cream, and you can get 2 different colours. You can get Claire or Doré, dependent on kind of how dark you are. This is the lighter one, so you can see there. And then, sorry, my hands are really bad from the henna and stuff. When you rub it in, I'm not sure if you can see that, it goes kind of slightly warmer and just gives like a glowy look. So it's somewhere between like a tinted moisturiser, a normal moisturiser, a very light foundation, but that's called a Borean CC cream. Again, I'll link that down below. It's called a Skin Perfector and it also has SPF in, so yeah, really recommend that. And then 2 other things that I use every day, which I'm going to show you. One is this NARS concealer, and I use the shade Café con Leche. Again, I really recommend this for men or women, but men maybe who don't want to like wear makeup but want to feel better about themselves, I guess. I can't really see what I'm doing here, but you can literally just put a bit under your eyes or on any blemishes and then just rub it in to give you a bit of a brighter, fresher look, I would say. And I get quite a lot of questions about skincare, so yeah, I wanted to show you what I do, and this is literally the routine I do every day. I do some tanning drops, I do the Arborian, do some concealer, and then I also do my eyebrows. And recently I've been using this pencil from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it has a brush on one side, or a spoolie, and then a pencil. And literally I just fluff out my eyebrows. I honestly can't see what I'm doing, but then just fill in some of the gaps with this, and it just, yeah, makes them look a bit fuller, and I think just gives me a more polished look. Yeah, I'm not going to talk loads about skincare because I know that's not what you're all here for, but I just thought I would share that for anyone who is interested. Sorry, one more thing I'm going to mention on skincare. Last week I went to a Current Body day, and I have used the red light mask from Current Body for a year in the next couple of weeks because I got it for my birthday, and it has improved my skin so much, like more than I ever thought it would. Honestly, it's incredible, and it's anti-aging, it perfects your skin, it does the most incredible things. And yeah, Mikey bought it for me for my birthday last year, and then I was invited to a panel talk last week in London with Current Body about their skin care and about the mask that I use every day. And it was so interesting just hearing kind of the science behind it and all of the studies and research that's been done, because it is proven to work. It's not just like a fad thing, and they're not cheap. I'll leave it linked down below for you all. But the mask, I'll show you how it looks kind of when it comes in the box. But it looks like this. So it does look a bit scary, but it's wireless, so you have like a rechargeable like little thing, so you can sit in bed, you can do your cleaning, your cooking, whatever, wearing this. It's just 10 minutes a day. That's all you need to do, which is excellent. So yeah, I was gonna say I'm looking forward to doing that, but honestly I've done it every day for the last year, pretty much, unless I've been on holiday, and it's improved my skin drastically. And then they also have a serum that you can use with it, which again I use every day. It's a green tea serum. I think I've got through 2 bottles of that in a year, so it lasts a long time. And they also have, which this was kindly gifted to me, this is an LED lip perfector, which I'm looking forward to trying. So again, a similar sort of thing to rejuvenate your lips. And then they've also given us a couple of lip masks here to try, so I'll let you know how I get on with those. And then an eyelash enhancing serum, so to improve the appearance of lashes, and give them a fuller look. So yeah, there's something else in here as well. Liquid liner. Ooh, see if my mum wants that, because I'm sure I won't use it. And then Hydra Lip moisturizing lip balm. Let's try that, shall we? I love a lip balm. Oh, this one looks tinted, but we'll try. Has that made my lips really pink? I'm not sure if this has made my lips look really pink, but yeah, thank you so much to Current Body for that, and sorry for anyone who was really uninterested in that, but hopefully that gave you a bit of insight into kind of my skincare and beauty regime that I do every day. I am going to have a little bit of lunch now, and then I'm going to get on with cleaning and tidying, so I'll only show you kind of a few snippets of that because I don't want to bore you, but we'll pick up the camera and chat whenever I feel like I have something to say. Right, I have just moved upstairs to tidy around here and I'm feeling so good, like so refreshed, and yeah, just like cleansed, just having a big sort out, unpackaging things. And I found a box of, or a bag, sorry, of other things because I went to an event with Malin and Gwetz, or Goats, Gwetz, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, last week. I've actually used a couple of these things already, but they did pop in. Sorry, the lighting's really bad in here. Let me actually just turn the big lights on, which I never do. That's a little bit better. Yeah, there was one of these little like travel bags in there with all the essentials, and I've used the shampoo and conditioner, which was so nice. So I'm gonna keep that for traveling. I'm just gonna take out the like piece of cardboard in there so it can move a little bit easier. Yeah, I think that's a really handy little bag to take on like a night away or something. Sorry, just trying to get it out. So yeah, that's pretty handy. I can pop some other toiletries in there as well. So I'll just keep that with my overnight bag. And then I got some new socks, just some black socks from M&S for the wedding, which I always found handy, but we only used 2 pairs. So we'll put those away. God, I've got all of my other toiletries in here. And then my friend Jacob, who is a content creator, he's like a lot on TikTok and Instagram as well, rather than YouTube. But he had some shampoo and stuff and he just put it in there when I was at his, so that's really nice. So it's a Grown Alchemist shampoo and conditioner, so thank you to Jacob. Not that he watches my vlogs, but I will try those, which is very, very kind. And then what else is in here? I don't even know. I feel like all of my other skincare is in here, like Bioma stuff. I think this is from Jacob as well. It's another concealer, which is funny because I was talking about concealers earlier, so we'll give that one a go. And then I've just got other skincare in here which I use when we go away. So we use the Bioma skincare when we go away because it's really affordable and is good as well. Like I like to have a nice skincare when we go away, but you know, sometimes packing all of the stuff you use every day is quite a lot when you're just going away for a night or two. So we use all of their oils, their moisturizers, the night cream, cleanser. So yeah, I'm gonna unpack all of that. There was also, oh I know, for our anniversary, which we've been together for 10 years, Mikey got me a new wallet from Acne Studios, which is so kind of him. But I just wanted to quickly show you guys that as well. So this is it. It's a really simple tan leather. I've got all my cards in there. It's just really simple. It has a space for money, which I always, random fact about me, and any friends who might be watching who have been with me will know that I do this, but I always have either a 10 or 20 pound note in my wallet, and I always get one out when I kind of come past a cash point and I have the time, and always try and give that to someone who is like road sleeping or doesn't have a home, just to get some food or the room for the night or whatever. So yeah, I always do that, and then when it means when I'm out and if I pass someone, I can give it to them. So yeah, I've got that in there right now. Yeah, but that's pretty much everything. I'm going to carry on having a tidy round in the dressing room and then the bedroom, and clean the bathroom as well. But the lighting's going crazy. It's like light and dark, so yeah, I will carry on. Okay, I'm just about ready to vacuum and polish now. Sorry about the vest I'm wearing, but I had to take my jumper off because I was getting the cleaning sweat, so I don't know if anyone else gets that as well. But I wanted to talk a bit about my new vacuum. This isn't an ad or anything, but I have worked with Bosch a lot in the past, but this is for the Bosch Unlimited 7 Aqua, which I have the normal Bosch Unlimited 7, but this one, basically the attachments that it comes with allows you to fill it with water or your cleaning detergent, and when you vacuum, it mops at the same time, which honestly blows my mind. Like, I don't understand how that works, but it works. I've been using it for, how long, maybe 3 weeks now, and absolutely loving it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I will leave it linked down below. But yeah, I just wanted to share because it's amazing. I love it. It looks good as well, and it still does the auto turbo eco mode. And you can also still use it on carpets and stuff. It just, with the different head, it doesn't mop. So yeah, really, really great product that I recommend. It's now the evening. I know I've had an outfit change, but I was really sweaty filming in that jumper and my hair looked a mess, so I have put a hat on. But it's quite dark now because it is nearly 6 o'clock. But I've done all the cleaning, I've gathered up some pieces to take to the new house, which I thought I'd show you, and then I'll show you where they're going in the new house when we're there. But it was so much fun to kind of shop from our house. I'm just going to raise the camera up a bit actually. There we go, I think that's better. So the first thing, oh my phone. First thing that I got was these Neptune placemats. They need a bit of a wash, but we don't have any placemats there, and I want to protect that antique marble table that we got. So I've got those. And then they also have matching coasters, so those will be going with us as well. I've got a flower frog, which you can use to create like really amazing displays. I will pop a couple of pictures on screen of some of those kind of vibes, and I'll leave that link down below for anyone interested. And then I've got this lamp, which is from Lights and Lamps. It's a marble lamp with a bronze shade, which I'm thinking will go in the kitchen for now, whilst we kind of don't have any other sides to put anything on. I've got some napkins, serviettes. These are linen with a kind of orange stitching to them, so I really love those. I've got these little terracotta pots from Dalesford, which I'm thinking would be really nice on the coffee table. And then last couple of things I've chosen are some candles. So I've got one from Trudon. This one I think is Mary. Which one? Yeah, Mary. Which smells just really like rich and kind of luxe. So yeah, very happy with that. And then I've got one from Penhaligon's as well, which is obviously one of my favourite brands. If you've been here for a while, I wear their perfume almost every day, so looking forward to burning that. And then just a couple of books as well. So this one is actually in German from a friend, Alexander. So I'm looking forward to flicking through that. And then I've got The Art of Living with White, which is the book that actually has photographs of the new house in. So I thought that would be nice to take there, but there's quite a lot of other stuff that we actually need to buy. So I'm gonna try and crack on with that over the next few days. Do, yeah, some homeware shopping and styling, and we've obviously got all of those deliveries, which will be the next video in a few days' time. So I'm going to leave it there, but I really hope you did enjoy this and kind of the first time back with the Cottage Diaries. If you did, please do subscribe to our channel and give the video a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.